This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the president and CEO of Infinitum Copper, Mr. Steve Robertson. Steve, great to have you back on. How are you?
I'm doing great today, Gerardo. Thanks very much.
Well, listen, let's get right to it. You just reported 9.15 meters of 16.45 grams per ton gold, 1.90% copper, and 3.50 grams per ton silver in trenching at the La Adelita project in Sonora and Sinaloa states in Mexico. Congratulations. Those are some spectacular numbers. It is just some trenching numbers, but man, those grades are impressive and the market sure seems to like it.
Absolutely. This is what keeps us going in the exploration business is you keep exploring and then you come up with, really great results like this that vindicate your conviction to the project and the exploration program. So this is something that we couldn't have predicted. This is a brand new area that had never been known to have mineralization before. And here we are coming up with a result like this that is catching a lot of attention.
How's the drill program coming along? You just announced that the 9,000 meter diamond drilling program was underway. And this, of course, comes after the discovery of 3 new zones of high grade copper, silver, gold mineralization on the project. A lot of quality exploration work being done really early on.
Yeah, we're still on our first hole on the drilling program. We got started on March the 28th, and we had a couple of days of downtime due to mechanical difficulties and so on. But it looks like things are on track now. We're actually drilling in the Cerro Grande zone, which is the area where most of the historic work had been done on the property previously. It's 5 kilometers to the northeast of where the new trenching result is from. So we'll be continuing to evaluate whether we're going to juggle up the lineup and see if we need to get the drill down to the southwest and do some drilling down in Las Trancas sooner rather than later.
I love the context there, right? You mentioned that the area of trenching is 5 kilometers southwest of the high-grade copper silver skarn at the Cerro Grande zone and 6 kilometers southeast of the Alamo Dorado mine, which is obviously the neighboring mine. That looks like a huge system to me. You're the geo, Steve. You want to give me the more technical take on that? Am I wrong in that assessment?
Well, that's exactly what we've been saying all along, is that this looks like it's a huge system, just based, if not the analysis, on the dimensions of where the high-grade mineralization is seen. And then when you take a closer look at the individual zones, you see things like overprinting of previous pulses of mineralization that had been deposited. You see cross-cutting relationships and so on. All these things are indicators that there's a long-lived multi-phase system, the ones that get big and rich. And so as we get a closer look at the property, as we start to do more exploration, we're finding more and more evidence that that's exactly the case.
You just completed a geophysical survey. I know that the interpretation for that is pending. What are you hoping to learn from that?
Well, it's a magnetotelluric survey, and that particular type of survey is quite effective in finding this type of high-grade mineralization, especially when it's fairly shallow, although it does look deep, but the bodies have to be quite big as you get deeper. We're really encouraged that will help guide some of our initial exploration and get us into the right areas to do more trenching, more prospecting, more mapping, and potentially more drilling based on the results that come out of that survey.
Targets everywhere. What comes next, Steve?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There is a lot of, this is a target-rich environment. There's a lot of things that we need to focus on and pay attention to, but we have to be disciplined as well. We're going to stay focused on trying to delineate the higher-grade mineralization, the higher-grade areas that we find, and figure out the controls on mineralization, and we're going to use every tool in the toolbox to do that. So we've got a great, very talented crew down on site that have a lot of experience working down in this area, and they've been doing a great job so far. So I'm going to let them continue to hold the reins on where our program is going to go.
Looking forward to the results. Thank you so much for the time, for the thorough update. Anything else to add to that, Steve?
No, appreciate you asking for another interview, Gerardo. It's been an exciting ride so far, and I think we've got a lot of great news coming ahead of us. So stay tuned for more great, exciting news from Infinitum Copper.
We love being early to quality stories. I think the timing has been excellent, and it looks like we're going to have a banner of a 2022 given where I see the gold and the copper price going.
Yeah, it's been fun so far, and I don't see any time it's not going to be fun. It's going to be a great ride.
Thanks a lot, Steve. Appreciate it.
All right, bye for now.